Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's thank Allah for giving us a chance to be here in International Conference of English Language Teaching. Salawat and salam for our Rasulullah by saying Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Well, audience, as you can see on the screen, the title of our paper is The Practice of Online Peer Observation in Intermediate Reading Class, a study at English Language Education of UNP. My name is Dimas Ashariyadi, and the other authors are Ms. Senorika Yuliasari, SPD MTESOL, and Mr. Siti Fatima SF MED PhD. This study emerged due to a condition where higher educational institutions have to transform the learning model from offline to online learning. However, the implementation of online learning caused several problems faced by lecturers in conducting online learning. The study provided a solution by using professional development for lecturers, and one of them is peer observation, where peer observation is one-to-one activity where lecturers observe each other in teaching and learning process. In the field of English studies, reading is a subject learned by students and taught by the lecturers regarding to one of four skills of English studies. And the study also is supported by a research by Agustina 2020. The focus of the research are our practice of online peer observation in intermediate reading class, to the observed lecturer's perception towards the practice of online peer observation in intermediate reading class. The study aims to apply the practice of peer observation in online teaching and learning towards the lecturers of intermediate reading class of UNP, as well as to figure out the perceptions of observed lecturers toward the practice of online peer observation. The methodology used to conduct this research as follows. So the researcher used descriptive qualitative to conduct this study and choose the subject of the research by using purposive sampling, which are lecturers of intermediate reading class. The instrumentation used to collect the data are observation sheets and interview guidelines. In collecting the data, the researcher used techniques such teaching observation and interview sessions. In analyzing the data, the researcher used data coding, data reduction, data display, and drawing conclusion. So after conducting the study, the researcher finding certain result regarding to the research question that have been provided before. So first, the result of field observation in online learning, and the observed lecturer's perception towards the practice of online peer observation. The result of peer observation in online teaching and learning have been collected from three stages of peer observation, including pre-observation, observation, and post-observation. In a pre-observation meeting, the researcher collect the data by providing the lecturers uh, uh, written questions regarding to the teaching preparation, such as the objective of lesson, the teaching approach, and the media used to conduct online teaching and learning. During the observations, the researchers observe the researcher and the observer observe the lecturers of intermediate reading class by using seven criteria of online teaching, such as planning and organization, learning lesson delivery, learning strategies, lecturers' knowledge, time management, lecturers' IT skill, and conduct of teaching intermediate reading. On the post observations, the observer provided feedback and joined discussions regarding to results gained during the teaching observation for 4 meetings. And in the post observation, the observer and the lecturers being observed also discuss about what things are success to be implemented and what things are needed to be improved for the next observation of the next teaching process. The observed lecturer's perception towards the practice of online peer observations split into 2 points, which are perception and feedback and suggestion. So after conducting the online peer observation, the lecturers being observed perceive that it is it is necessary to be conducted in English department of UNP because it is really beneficial for lecturers so that they can have reflection, self-reflection of their way of teaching, and also they have belief that this is give any benefit and also any improvement to their quality of teaching, whether it is online or offline. And for the feedback and suggestion, the lecturers suggest that the implementation of Olympic observation have to use appropriate criteria regarding because the process of online teaching and offline teaching are different. So it needs to identify which one the appropriate criteria that can be fit to conduct the online field observation. So regarding to after finding the finding, after explaining the finding, so here are the discussions where there are a possibility to conduct the observation in online learning through Zoom meeting synchronous. It is in line with the result provided in Agustina 2020. And the second, two, there were perceptions of observed lecturers toward the practice of peer observation in online learning. And there were benefits gained by observed lecturers from the practice of peer observation in online learning. After conducting the researcher concluded that the practice of online peer observation is possible to be implemented by referring to appropriate aspects of online teaching. However, the criteria of online peer observation are different than offline peer observation, so that there are needed adjustments towards the aspects and criteria of peer observation. Suggestions are provided for three parties, which are the lecturer itself, institution, and further researcher. Thank you.